Hello everybody, I'm a guy in a dorm room, and today I'm going to be reviewing Marriage Story, directed by Noah Baumbach and starring Adam Driver, Scarlett Johansson, Ray Liotta, and Laura Dern. So, Marriage Story is an amazing film. There's a reason it was nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. I don't always agree with decisions the Academy Awards make, but nominating Marriage Story for Best Picture is not one of those decisions I disagree with. As a person who actually had two parents go through a divorce before, I could relate to this movie a lot. The story is very risky, as the movie limits itself on what it can do. There's very little room for comedy because divorce is not funny, and if the drama is not good, then it kind of seems pretentious and terrible. This was never a problem for me watching Marriage Story, though. The greatest parts in this movie are in the details. There's so much in Marriage Story where you can literally pause it at any moment and probably dissect the scene and find something you never would have seen before. That's what this movie does extremely well. The characters are all terrible people, which I thought was really interesting. Divorce in a movie is something that the director usually doesn't want you to look forward to because of how terrible it is. And usually they make all the characters likable in some way so that you as an audience member don't want to see anyone hurt. But in Marriage Story, the story is very unique. Instead of making every character somewhat likable, every character, from the parents to even the kid, are extremely unlikable. So you don't look forward to the divorce because you don't want anyone to get their way. I thought this was also a really interesting way to illustrate that the character has flaws, just like real people, and there's no one person that you can say is always in the right. The acting in this film is also fantastic. Adam Driver is excellent as always, and so is Scarlett Johansson, and they have fantastic chemistry. Laura Dern and Ray Liotta, two very incredible actors, were the same way. And I'm kind of disappointed how no one ever talks about Liotta's performance in this movie. I do hear a lot about Laura Dern, I've heard a lot about Scarlett Johansson, and I've heard a lot about Adam Driver, but not really about Ray Liotta, who is an excellent actor and absolutely deserves praise, including for this movie. The production design was also great for Marriage Story, because it was so simple, much like the rest of the movie, and it just really goes to show that people's lives aren't all grand and glorious, so the production design doesn't need to be grand and glorious. It's so simple yet so real, and that's probably my favorite part about Marriage Story. Sometimes the writing was a little over the top, but other than that, it was very hard to find anything to critique about this movie. And with that being said, I'm giving Marriage Story a 9.5 out of 10, an A+. I hope you all enjoyed. Please feel free to subscribe, like, comment, and share with friends. And I will be back next week with another review. Till then, I'll see ya.